Ever heard of this? Well, you've got this. Out of the 3 aerosprays in Splatoon, the golden aerospray, or what the game calls it, the aerospray RG, is the absolute worst. This weapon does have some potential. I mean, I've seen a few aerospray players use this weapon. Even then, every weapon has to have its own flaws, and this weapon specifically has a couple. One, this is a 6-hit weapon, which is pretty abysmal, but that damage has to be sacrificed because of the higher firing rate. So yeah, while that may be forgivable, the second flaw is what makes the first one an actual flaw, which is the ill equipment of a sub-weapon. The sub-weapon equipped is the ink mine, which is the most useless sub-weapon in the game. Why I'm saying this is because of the fact that you don't really have a reason to use it, except just to place it in random places hoping to get a kill. But if you're going to be doing close combat with this weapon, I would say good luck. But the only reliance you have when it comes to close combat is just the gun itself and not the sub-weapon. But this golden aerospray right here, this one has the ink strike, in which gives this weapon a purpose. Basically, to spam as many ink strikes as possible in a game, which is why my setup consists of special charge ups and special duration ups. The special duration ups are to reduce the duration of the ink strike animation, which is pretty useful because if you're like nearing close combat, yeah, you'll be able to spare some time to actually kill your opponent. And special charges, of course, this is a weapon for the ink strike spam. This weapon might be a nightmare to use, and even worse, we're playing at night, and the maps are literally Arrow on a Mall and Bluefin Depot. So anyways, let's see how this weapon goes. Okay, so for our first battle, we have Arrow on a Mall. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. The only points where we want to launch our missiles at is the enemy turf as well as the center. So, yeah. Right now, I'm going to go and throw my first ink strike, which is going to be hilarious. I wonder what I can get out of this. Absolutely nothing. But luckily this... Ah, yes, the first death of the century. But luckily, that could actually get us into a bit of a lead, in which it actually is doing something because of the fact that the enemy team is not even covering that specific spot that I launched the missile at. I did also get my first kill, but I do not have any damage up stocked up, because if I were to actually equip my legendary hat, which has full damage ups, it'll actually only put the weapon at like 24.9 damage, which will still make it a 6-hit weapon. What the hell am I saying? So, yeah. Definitely useless. I could actually stock up on some more damage ups, but this is an ink strike spam weapon, so yeah. Alright. I did get a kill. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have not used the ink mine yet. This is because, like I said, I don't really have a use for it. So, yeah. And as I'm doing close combat, so far it's not too bad considering how okay I am at the aerospray. I mean, I'm better at the aerospray than any other weapon in the game, so yeah. Oh. Yeah, so with the Japanese tonight, we are going to be seeing a lot of heavy fighting. So, yeah, this will definitely be interesting. I'm going to play some mine right here because that's Yep. Didn't get him. Well, damn it. These guys are laggy as hell. These guys are actually laggy. I haven't even thrown a second ink strike just yet, which is a problem because of the fact that we aren't making much of a lead, and literally the other team is at the point where they're just gonna camp on us, which is pretty obnoxious. So, yeah. Two of our teammates actually managed to escape, which is kind of based. Ah, damn it. I'm a bit rusty because I haven't played this game in a little bit, so yeah. This guy right here. Okay, so he's a level 7. And I'm kind of not surprised that, oh my lord. I'm kind of not surprised that he's doing good. It's probably because they have a level 50 account and they just want to start over, so yeah. Oh my god. Bro, they're violent as hell. So, yeah, this weapon was a bit tricky to use because of the fact that I had no use for the ink mine, and I couldn't even throw my second ink strike, which was pretty bad. To be honest, I should have never thrown an ink strike at the enemy turf, because if I actually threw it at the center, I would have actually gotten some kills. But, yeah. How do we do? 8 kills and 8 deaths. That is quite surprising, especially for this weapon. Especially when my team barely even managed to crack 2 kills, like everybody else in my team. I am deeply concerned. Welp, new lobby I go. Alright, so I've changed my gear. So yeah, I should be able to get the ink strikes, a bit faster. Alright, so what do we have? Jesus! Okay, so we have to deal with 3 E-leaders, which might give us an advantage, but we're gonna see a lot of camping. Okay, this is much better. I can actually get the ink strikes faster. That's kind of based. Alright, let's go ahead and throw our first ink strike, but at the, okay, damn it, I can't say, I cannot speak tonight. But at the enemy team's turf. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna touch down, and dodge that bullet. Ooh, they're trying to escape, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. You're not gonna get me with a single burst bomb. At that point, they could have just thrown so many, but I just refrained. Alright, so we're right now, right now we're on a siege. Okay, got 1 kill. I'm actually gonna piss off for a little bit and just throw another ink strike, but this time at the other side, just to cover it up. Okay, so far this weapon is doing great. Never mind, I got shot in the ass by a person with so many damage ups. That's kind of fair, I guess. Sarcastically speaking. All right, another one of my teammates are killed. Okay, so I can see why. Ooh, Kraken! Damn it. Were they actually trying to dance? That's kind of based. I'll dance their ass. I'll dance their ass out. If they want to dance on me, I'll dance on them. Oh, I see them. I see them. Friggin' hell. Okay, now I can see why fighting against a bunch of E-leaders is a problem. This is because of the fact that they're just camping. They know how to aim. At this point, you're just better off making the E-leader the meta of Splatoon, in which already it is. So, bruh. You cannot fight a sniper. There's always another person trying to get to you. And this is literally a thing. Cause those 2 Inkling girls targeted my ass as soon as I quote unquote crossed the line. So yeah. This is what happens when you're ill-equipped. I don't even have burst bombs, so that makes things even worse. Alright, finally got my revenge. Whoa! Okay, I think I got revenge on both of the people that killed me earlier, which is actually kind of based. Oh. All right, so I got a free squid beacon, and I'm about to go and throw an ink strike at my exact location. Never mind, I got burst bombed. God damn. Okay, these snipers actually do have some nerve, and for some reason they are close to winning, but hopefully they will not get to that point. In which they did it. God damn, I kind of really wish I had the burst bombs now. Yeah. Alright, how do we do? I think I did okay. I'm pretty sure I got like 3 kills and 4 deaths, which is quite a bit. No, 4 kills and 4 deaths. 4 kills and 5 deaths. That is quite abysmal. I don't have burst bombs. And the ink strikes are not really doing anything. Even then, we were playing against a bunch of snipers, so yeah. Okay, so for our final match, we got Bluefin Depot again. We haven't gotten Arowana Mall in a bit, and we do have a full team of snipers, excluding myself. But there are enough snipers for a full team. But even then, yeah. But let's see how this goes, considering the fact that most of the turf can be left off to me, I guess. They do the killing, I do the spamming. That's one. I'm gonna throw one right there. Alright, I haven't gotten a kill, which is okay. That was a perfect sneak attack, and I just got doxxed. That's epic. That Hydra has seen better days, to be honest. Alright, that sprinkler has been destroyed, which is good news. I'm pissing off. That's a custom jet sculpture, which has a Kraken. I'm not going close combat. Alright, I can throw my second ink strike, which is kind of based. Alright, I'm gonna throw an ink strike over there onto the other side. It's a fail. But we do have somebody infiltrating the base, in which I will take care of. There we go. There we not go. They have the Haunt ability, which is concerning. Yeah, this weapon does not really have much. Even if you strategize it, you're only better off just having it for only the ink strike, or I don't even know, because it's an aerospray. That's a jet sculpture. He has a Kraken, so I gotta keep my distance. I wouldn't normally go close combat with this specific weapon against Kraken users because of the fact that I don't even have a Kraken myself, nor do I have a bubbler. So yeah, that's kind of concerning. I'm gonna destroy this, and I can finally throw my third ink strike. Never mind. All right, time to throw it. All right, that was some good close combat. Which did throw the other person off a bit, which is kind of based. Alright, time. Alright, they wasted it. They wasted it. They wasted it. Now they're coming out. Damn it. The lag. That hitbox. I was quite concerned there. I was freaking out, but for some reason they got the best. They got me. Not got the best of me. That's for something internal. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way. I have the swim speeds, but they don't, so I'm kind of confused. Alright, that should do the trick. I'm gonna throw my fourth ink strike at least. If I can, that would definitely be good. I can. Nope. I was like 2 shots away from killing them before they could even pull out their bubbler, but yeah. Alright, how do we do? Unfortunately, we didn't do good, even with a full team of snipers. I think I got more kills and deaths this time. Let's take a look. I did okay. 4 kills and 3 deaths. That's not the best thing in the world, but it's fine. It's fine. That's at least more than a 1.0 KD, but I really wish I had the bronze aerospray, because that Kraken is based. In conclusion, this weapon isn't always the most reliable. I mean, like I said before, this is the worst out of the 3 aerosprays in the game. And like I also said before, this weapon is ill-equipped. The ink mine is kind of useless because apparently your opponents have a chance of fleeing the scene before they can blow. And the ink strike, on the other hand, also the same thing, but even then, the kills are luck-based. And this weapon isn't the thing for, like, close combat. And even with the ink strike spams, the ink strike actually takes a lot longer than I expected to actually charge. So yeah, you're only guaranteed to throw like a couple of ink strikes per game, which is pretty normal. If you ever consider choosing this weapon, I would recommend choosing the red end zap. This is because of the fact that the red end zap has a much more useful sub-weapon, which is the sprinkler, and it also has the ink strike, but even then, that weapon has some good range, which is definitely well appreciated. The firing rate on that one is also decent, so you should be fine with that compared to this. And I've used that weapon a good dozen times in battles, and I've actually destroyed some Japanese lobbies, which is pretty sick. But even then, do I recommend using this weapon? Not really. But anyways, have a great rest of y'all's days and nights, and peace!